By the end of the video, you're going to have one of these. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this one, I'm going to be showing you the 3 best Pokemon for the 7-star Greninja raid. Going to be 2 solo Pokemon, and then a Pokemon for support if you want to play with your friends, or you want to play online, or anything like that. Let's get into the first Pokemon. So the first Pokemon is going to be Vaporeon, with the Life Orb and a Psychic-type Tera. We're going to be running the moves Stored Power, Calm Mind, Acid Armor, and Aqua Ring. And Nature is going to be Modest, which is up in Special Attack, down in Attack. Our EVs are going into Special Attack and Defense, and our ability will be Water Absorb. Let's get into the first raid. Here he is. Let's begin. Little word of advice: if you get an Arboliver on your own team, it's not even worth it. It wastes so much time with grassy terrain every time it gets hit and all the healing at the end of the round. So Greninja will start off with Double Team and Toxic Spikes like usual. First turn we're going to use Acid Armor. This will get our attack up by 2 stages. Defense up by 2 stages. Second turn you want to use Aqua Ring. This will start up the heal process. We will heal at the end of every round regardless of what he uses now. And now just stay alive until he nullifies all your stats. We've just used Acid Armor again because we needed to use a move. Now he should nullify our stats now. There it is, the nullification. This is where we start to use all our moves. He crits, of course. We use Acid Armor to go +2 defense. Hopefully he uses Hydro Pump. We're just going to keep using Acid Armor now, getting that defense up. He gets back-to-back crits. We're going to use Acid Armor again. This will put us on max defense, +6. Greninja can't move. And now Greninja's shield has gone up. And now we're going to start to use Calm Mind. We're going to use 6 of these until we're on +6 special attack, +6 special defense. If you haven't noticed by now, we are healing more than we're taking damage because of our Aqua Ring and our full defense. That was our second Calm Mind. That was our third Calm Mind. The only thing you really have to worry about is back-to-back-to-back crits, which will really only happen with Night Slash. But if he doesn't crit with Night Slash, you get like 3 times the health back that he dealt damage to you, so it's fine. You have to be ridiculously unlucky to die from this thing. That's our 4th special attack and special defense buff. He gets a huge crit against us with Gunk Shot, so now we're going to heal up because it has priority. We get a full heal off it. Now it's very rare that he gets a crit with Gunk Shot, but just make sure you're on around half or over at all times. That's our 5th Calm Mind. If he uses Gunk Shot and you get poisoned, make sure to heal. You will get 3 opportunities to heal that poison on an average raid with Greninja. So unless you get poisoned 4 times, which is very unlikely to happen, then you should be fine. Now that we're on +6 defense, +6 special attack, +6 special defense, we can start to attack. So Stored Power has a power of 20 usually. Because of all the stats, we've got 18 stats that have been increased. That's 360 extra damage for Stored Power. So we're at 380 base damage for Stored Power. So we're going to be doing a lot of damage, and 2 hits should take his shield down. There's his shield gone. And now we just need to use 1 more Stored Power and the fight is over. After you break that shield, if you've still got all your boosts, which you will have, then it's just a one-shot. And Greninja's gone down. By the way, that thing around its neck, it's not a scar. I hope you know that. So if you do want the full build for the 3 Pokemon that I'm going to show you in this video, let me know, and before the next Greninja raid comes out, I will upload the full build, how to get which moves, how to get everything. So the Greninja will come out on the Friday. I will upload them on the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so you'll be fully prepared. So let me know in the comments below, and I can make that happen. Let's get into that second Pokemon. Our second Pokemon is going to be Slowbro. We're going to be using a Psychic-type Tera, and we're going to be using the Life Orb. Our moves are going to be Stored Power, Iron Defense, Nasty Plot, and Slack Off. We're going to be using the Oblivious ability. The ability don't matter too much. We're going to be using the Modest Nature, which is up in Special Attack, down in Attack, and our EVs are going into Special Attack and Defense. Let's get into that Greninja raid. Oh, looks like we've got a fan. Another Slowbro in the crowd. So Greninja's going to start off with his normal Double Team Toxic Spikes. We're going to start off with an Iron Defense. He'll probably hit us with a Night Slash. He doesn't. So we're using Iron Defense first turn. He uses Night Slash. Doesn't do too much damage. We're going to use Iron Defense again. Now you want to wait about 10 seconds. And then you want to use Slack Off. We waited because if you use 3 moves dead quick and then use a 4th move, your 4th move will generally just be wasted. You want to use 3, wait a little bit, and then he will nullify your stats, and then you can really get going. It'll actually make the raid harder if you use 4 moves and then he nullifies. So after he nullifies, we're going to use Iron Defense. We're going to use this 3 times. That was the first one. That was the second Iron Defense, so we're on +4 defense now. Now, if you go into Orange Health, I want you to use Slack Off straight away. You don't want to be getting taken out by that critical hit Night Slash. It's a nightmare. If you're on like 120 or below, though, I want you to just use your Cheer Heal because that has priority. So that was our last Iron Defense. We're now on max defense. Now we're going to start using Nasty Plot. So that was our first Nasty Plot. This is to raise our special attack. But seeing as though we're in orange, we're going to use Slack Off. He missed his Hydro Pump, even better. Now we're back on max HP. That's great. We're going to carry on using our Nasty Plot. That's 2 Nasty Plots. We just need 1 more. So that's our 3rd Nasty Plot. We're on max defense and max special attack. That puts us on +12 in total. We're basically on half, so I'm going to use Slack Off here. So now that we're on +12 in total, that's +240 base damage for our stored power, plus the 20 original damage, so we're on 260 base damage, and that's before the stab. So this is going to do a lot of damage now. So now we can start using stored power. Same rules apply. If you go in the orange, you slack off. You don't want to die when you're reaching the end of the raid. That'll be horrible. So we hit him with a second stored power. That's his shield gone. Now we're going to hit him with another one and it will kill. And that's the Greninja down. Just as simple as that. I do prefer Vaporeon just because there's less risk. If you get hit with 2 back-to-back crits with Night Slash, it's really risky and you might not stay alive and you'll have to do the raid all over again. So I prefer to use Vaporeon, nice and safe. It will be different if you have teammates though, because you will have support. Speaking of support, our next Pokemon is going to be Toxapex. We're going to be running the leftovers and the Tera type doesn't matter because we're not going to be terrestrializing. If you terrestrialize, let's say you go into a poison type, ice types and water types are just neutral against you. And if you go into a water type, then he can hit you with Gunk Shot and do more damage with you that way. There's no point. You're a support. You don't do damage. Our EVs are going into HP and defense. Ability doesn't really matter. There's no useful abilities against Greninja. Our moveset is going to be Acid Spray, Chilling Water, Iron Defense, and Recover. Let's find a raid. So we found a 7-star raid. It seems to be 2 Slowbros and a Vaporeon, and we will run the support. Ooh, shinies. We're going to just start setting up the Acid Spray. If any of our team need healing at some point, you can do it. But we want to get that Greninja on -6 ready for when these people decide to attack. I'm going to heal next turn because of the Slowbro. They all healed on their own, so we're going to use an Acid Spray. We hit again. Now it's on -6. It nullifies everything on our side. As soon as you get their Greninja to a -6, you can start to use Chilling Water or Iron Defense. I'm going to use Chilling Water just so the Slowbros are taking less damage. Next turn, I'm going to heal. So that was the Chilling Water. Now the Night Slash is doing less damage to these 3 Pokemon. The Greninja shield goes up. Now remember, you are the support, so if you find an opportunity to keep your teammates alive, then take it. Especially in this case, because everyone's setting up to use stored power. I'm just going to keep healing for now, because these Pokemon are still setting up. The shiny Slowbro on the right has started to use Nasty Plot. That means he's close to attacking, but he's close to dying as well. I was going to go all out and get their attack up, but I need to heal that Slowbro. Looks like he got crit by Night Slash. We healed him a little bit. He manages to attack the Greninja. The Greninja's shield goes down. Unfortunately, we don't have any more heals, but as long as he don't get crit, then we're fine. This raid should be over now. If he manages to attack the one on the right again, then it's over. Oh, almost. A little bit of health left. I thought he was on max special attack. Must have been wrong. Really wish I had a heal right now. Mary's down. I think that's the shiny one on the right that had all the attack buffs. Only thing I can do right now is get his special defense down. And the Greninja goes down, I think. Or is that a little bit of red at the end? I can't see properly. And that is the Greninja that goes down. Now, as you could see in that raid battle, Toxapex is so bulky. It survives so much. I don't even think we dropped below half in that fight because of leftovers and all the Chilling Waters and all that stuff. If you want another solid support, then Gastrodon is also a strong option. And if you want a Gastrodon build, then I'm going to put one on screen right now. Catch you on the next one.